Alright, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Zone. I'm back with another video. Now look, before we get into the video, y'all know I gotta do the intro, right? The intro it's just something simple. I'm about to just go ahead and go over a few things before we start the video. But the first thing I want to do is I want to shout out my mentor Tyler Boudreaux, right? Y'all can go and go sign up for his course, right? That's the course that I learned how to trade from. That's the reason I passed all these FTMO challenges and all that, right? I already knew how to trade a little bit before I signed up for Division 1, but once I signed up, it changed my whole outlook on trading. I learned a whole bunch of new stuff that I didn't know, and I'm telling you, bro, there's no course out there that's like his, right? So go sign up for his course right now. Link gonna be in the first link in the description, right? It's gonna be one of the links in the description. It's gonna say division1trading.com. Go sign up for that, or just go browse through the website, right? He do signals, he do 2 different academy types. Go check out the website, at least give it a look, right? Go give it a look. I'm telling y'all from personal experience that it's a good course, right? He don't pay me to promote his website and that. I just promote it just because that course changed my life, right? He helped me become a better trader, right? The course is basically set up for you to pass the FTMO challenge, right? You're gonna pass it if you take the course, if you actually sit there and soak up all the knowledge that he's teaching, right? So yeah, also I got a free link. I got a free Telegram link in the description, right? It's like 3,000 of us in here. Join that Telegram chat if you want to come in here and just talk to a bunch of traders, right? I also do a signals group of my own, right? I trade Euro USD. I would trade gold sometimes, but I mainly got a structure around how I do my signals, right? We just go for like 30 pips a day, and at the end of the week, you're gonna be seeing more than 100 pips, right? But I try to keep my signals chat structured so that everybody can profit, right? Because I don't try to send like 1,000,000 signals in a day, just because it get too complicated for everybody, right? I try to send a signal a day so we can get to 30 pips, and then once we do that, we done. So everybody in the chat is like ending a week with the same amount of pips, right? Because it's a structure how I got it set up. So if you want to join the signals chat, link gonna be in the description to my Telegram. Just join the Telegram and then ask to join the VIP, and then somebody will direct you to my assistant and she'll help you take care of that. But anyway, let's get into the video. So what I'm gonna be showing y'all today is how to trade using the Fibonacci, right? This is like the tool that I've been using every single day now. Like I be going so crazy with this Fibonacci. I actually passed another FTMO challenge that I'm gonna show y'all in another video, because a lot of people got this concept in their head that they think that I can only trade gold, right? So I had to prove to them that I could trade other stuff, right? So I got on Euro USD and I passed the challenge on Euro USD, which is a pair that everybody claimed to be slow, but it's the best pair to me, honestly. Like GU and Euro USD is like the 2 best Forex pairs that you can trade, right? You just got to know how to trade them, right? Some people just look too much for the volatile pairs like US 30, NAS 100, gold, and they end up blowing their account because they not even understand. They don't even know how to trade, first of all, and they trying to trade these crazy pairs and try to catch 100 pips in a day, right? You got to understand that consistency beats all of that, right? You can use a big lot size, catch 30 pips in a day, and still profit the same amount as somebody who caught 100 pips on gold, right? So trading is a bunch more than y'all understand, right? It's a lot more into it. But you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna help y'all out with all of that. But anyway, we gonna go into the charts right now so we can look at this Fibonacci, right? So we on the charts right now, right? Now look, I'm about to go back a couple of days so I can show y'all the setup that I took in the signals chat, right? It was this setup right here. Perfect trade, bro, perfect day, right? Now, I'm not gonna be going over Fibonacci settings and stuff right now in this video, because y'all can set that up y'all own self for how y'all do it. But anyway, this is the Fibonacci, right? It's basically like a tool that you use to measure retracements on a move, right? So basically, all you looking for is a break of market structure, right? So you would look at something like this. Okay, this was like, if you look at this area, this was like the market structure that the market had created, right? It was just basically consolidating, right? Once we got this break of market structure, you look for a retracement, and then you look for a continuation and like the perfect uptrend. Now, if we was to draw a trend line from here to here, you can see how perfect this uptrend was, right? And like I said, I do all of this on the 5-minute chart and the 15, right? So let's look at this. Market structure got broken, right here. And then we started the retrace. But look, let me show y'all how I do my fib, right? Like I said, I'm not gonna go over fib settings. Y'all can use y'all own fib settings, but I basically just draw from the wick, from this low, right? But I draw from the wick to the highest wick that the market went to before it started the retrace, right? But the thing is, when I use my fib, I don't enter just any level, right? It gotta be specific levels for me to enter at, right? So the only levels that I'm entering the market is at on my fib is the 62, the 70, and the 79, right? The 88 I use for a stop loss, and this line right here I use for a stop loss. Now people probably ask why I use the 88 for the stop loss. Anybody that have these fib settings, they probably like more experienced traders, so they know what this fib means, right? I don't know, on Euro USD, like if I was to measure how many pips this was from like the 62, right? This is literally like a 12 pip stop loss, right? That's how all of my trades have tight stop losses, because I'm using my fib, right? And sometimes I'll trade off price action and other stuff like that, and I'll have an even smaller stop loss. But I'm talking about just based off fib action. Like if I take every fib at the 70, right, bro, my stop loss is always like 9 to 10 pips, right? If I get a 79 entry, it's even better, right? But the key is to only trade your levels, right? So look, let's look at this trade that ended up playing out. And the last thing is why I put my stop loss at the 88, right? Because anything after the 79, it gets too close to break your market structure, so I don't even want to take that trade, right? So I just leave it alone, and I'll put my stop loss here. If it hit this, I'm thinking it's gonna break structure and keep going down, right? So I don't even let the trade go down past the 88, right? So let's look at this trade, right? Like I said, I only enter at the 62, the 70, and the 79. If you look at this trade, you're gonna see that we got an engulfing candle at the 50 level, right? We got an engulfing candle at the 50 level, and then it took off, right? So this trade actually did play out for how many pips? Let's see. We got 30 pips off this trade. This would have been your daily goal, right? 30 pips, and we done. But the reason I didn't enter this trade is because this is not my setup. I seen that it gave us an engulfing candle, right? This is where you gotta start, and you gotta sit back and say, okay, I know this trade about to do something, right? But if it's not your setup, you don't take it. You gotta understand that you gotta have your edge on the market, right? You can't let the market give you a setup. You gotta take your setup every single time, right? And that's what I do. If it don't come to the 62, the 70, or the 79 and give me some type of rejection or something, then I'm not taking that trade, right? I don't care about this engulfing candle happening, right? This is what you gotta start to understand, that you gotta only trade your setup, right? Now, me being a more experienced trader, and I see this, I might have took it, right? With a stop loss just like below here. It would have been literally like the tightest stop loss ever, right? Maybe like 1 or 2 pips, right? And then you see we straight into profit. But that's when you become more experienced. And since y'all, I'm gonna assume that a lot of y'all are new traders, right? And y'all still trying to understand how the market moves and stuff like that. You don't want to trade that way. You want to only trade your setup, right? Which is why I say only trade these levels. Now, for some of y'all levels might be 61.8, right? That's close to the 72. That's basically like, the 62 is basically like a rounded off 61.8, right? So, yeah, that's all I'll be taking. So this trade right here wouldn't have been a trade that I took. So after we get a market structure break, right, and we get the retracement and we make a new high, right, what do? Once price start to come back down, we take the fib out again, right, and we move it from this low to the new low that we created, right, this new higher low, right, and we adjust the fib to the new high. Give me 1 second. We adjust it to the new high and we just wait for a retracement, right? So as you can see, what happened on this trade, price came back down, right? Hit the 62, like literally kissed the 62, right? Look how much drawdown that was. It was like a pip, right? Not even a pip, right? So our stop loss would have been down here or right here, right? One of these levels. But look, we hit the 62 and we just take straight off. TP1 hit, TP2 and TP3 get hit, right? But look at the crazy thing. Look how many pips this is. We got 50 pips off this play, right? If you held this play through all of this and wait for it to hit TP3, which it did, you would have caught 50, right? Well, 53, which it's not really a big difference, but we caught enough, right? 50 pips off this move right here, right? That's your daily goal plus 20 more, right? 20 more pips, right? So what do you do in this situation? You got to understand that if you hit your goal, you just need to stop trading, right? You can take another trade, but just lower your risk, right? Don't risk what you just risked on the last setup, right? Lower it down so that you don't lose what you made before, because you don't want to go below your daily goal once you already hit it, right? So let's say that you missed this setup that day. These trades all happened in the same day, right? Let's say you missed this setup. All you got to do is just move your fib from this low to the new higher low that it made, right? Now let's move it over here. We're going to get that wick in, right here. and we're gonna adjust it to this new high that it made, right? Which is up here, right? We gotta get the wick, we gotta get the highest wick. Now let's look at this trade. If I extend out my fib a little bit just so I can see the levels that it's hitting, bro, my golden level is this 70. Look at where it hit, right? It hits the 70 and just takes off, right? Just from it coming back to break structure, right? To test the structure. Look at how much pips that was, 34 pips. I sent these signals out in the signals chat. Bro, they was like, yo, how did you get these entries and we didn't have no drawdown, bro? We just went straight into profit. I'm telling y'all, bro, the fib is the key, right? Now, we just caught 35 pips off this move, right? In one day, 80 pips, right? Our daily goal is 30, right? We caught 80 pips off this trade. I mean, off these two setups, right? Bro, money in the bag, I'm telling y'all, with no drawdown, right? Only thing you're gonna take is literally like a 10 pip loss. I'm telling you, right? We at the 88 with the stop loss anyway, so it's like an 8 pip loss, right? Bro, Euro USD is my pair. Now let's go into one more day right quick, just so I can show y'all. This was the setup that I sent in the signals chat and a free open Telegram chat, right? I told them, I said, look, I already had my daily goal for the day, right? But I want y'all to take this setup because it's gonna play out, right? It was New York session had just ended, right? So I knew it wasn't gonna happen right away because the markets get slow after New York, right? But I said hold it until the next day and let's see what happens, right? I sent out this setup. I didn't send a signal, but I sent the setup, right? So anybody that entered right here, bro, they cashed out. So let's look at this trade. We broke structure right here, right? This was our structure. We broke that, right? We came back down, hit the 70 level, right? Literally like 2 pips drawdown, right? And then I say, yo, take this trade, target these highs, right? Look what happened. The next day, hold on. The next day, this same trade that I told y'all to take went all the way up to test those highs for 45 pips, right? Easy money off the fib. I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all gotta get this fib down pat, right? I'm telling y'all, bro, that we be killing the signals chat every single day, bro. We even caught another trade over here somewhere the other day for like 26 pips in like 10 minutes, right? Bro, it's the fib is the banger, bro. I'm telling y'all, this is the best strategy that you can use right now if you just trying to figure out a strategy that can boost your win rate, right? But anyway, I'm going to end the video right here. Hopefully y'all understood what I was talking about. Like I said, if y'all want to join the signals chat, it's $30 a month, right? Join my Telegram, my free Telegram chat. Ask my assistant, she gonna sign you up for the signals chat. We be going crazy. We on the road to be catching just like 120 pips a week, 90 pips a week, right? But you're using a good lot size. So if you're using a 1.00, you at least making 900 a week, right? But yeah, also, like I said, check out division1trading.com. It's gonna be the link in the description if you want to better your trading and advance yourself, bro. You can literally just take that course and you would never have to take another course again if you actually sit there and soak up the information, right? You can't join something thinking you just gonna be at the top. You know, you're just gonna learn it overnight. You gotta sit there, join the Zooms that he have every week, right? He got Zoom sessions with y'all every week where y'all can go and ask questions, right? If you sign up for the course, take the course, right? It's the best structured course I ever took throughout my Forex journey, right? Also join the Zooms. He do Zoom sessions with y'all. Join the Zooms. Don't sit there like a church mice and just be quiet, right? Ask questions. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. We just hit 5,000 subscribers too, so thank y'all for that. We on the road to 10K, so make sure y'all like up the video. Bro, I want to get a video that hit 1,000 likes. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1,000 likes on this video. I'm gonna see y'all in my next one. Peace.